Alright guys, I took a little break, to eat some tacos. But I want to play some more Your Turn to Die, so let's get into it. Okay, the main game seems like it's about to start because I'm in the creepy room again. And Gashu's eyes look crazy in that picture. Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you once again for participating in the main game. I will omit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, but as it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Please use it if you are the person in question. That is all for my warning. To proceed with the rules, please touch the screen. It's starting a second main game. So right now, because there's only 8 of us, only 4 people will be chosen from the preliminary vote. And then a final vote will be held using those deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, the sacrifice is blah blah, narrowing from 8 to 4 to 1. Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs. That goes without saying. Well, everyone, please wait for the game to begin. Hey, Gashu. Miley? Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main game for your set? Apologies for the video malfunction. The main game will now begin. Please enter everyone. What just happened there? Wouldn't that mean we have 24 more hours? We've already opened. Please enter quickly. Before me are strange, familiar desks. You're here. You're early, Keiji. What was that earlier, Meow? Hey, Gashu, I have the right to an explanation. Kinda feels like this won't be a normal main game. I mean, are any main games normal? I don't think so. It's starting all over again. Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me? What's the transgression Miley mentioned? Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Understand that if there truly is a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed. Don't mock us, would you? You're the one deciding what counts as one, surely. Gashu, Colin's a fallen. At least Colin's a fallen, so she can hand down a judgment on any misconduct. Very well, if that will satisfy you. Please, be our impartial judge. Bwahahaha. Why do you laugh? I am joyful. Such determination to have a fair slaughter without having to worry over misconduct. Why you... Now then, let the second main game... Hang on. Gah, pant, gasp. Oh, very good, everyone has assembled. Dang it, so it's starting after all. Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now we shall begin the second main game. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again, this horrifying game. Keeping quiet's only making time pass, guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? Aha, sniff. It's okay, we've walked this road before, haven't we? That's totally different. We're allies now. We've spent way more time together. Then will you die? Let's find our resolve. You said that in the first main game, right, Kyutaro? Dang it! Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content. Gashu quietly sits down in a chair. And once again, the main game begins. First, let's discuss to get our 4 candidates. Who should survive and who can die? Okie dokie, seems you're ready. Huh, Keiji. Are you a fool or what? Have you forgotten that unlike the first main game, there have been many card trades? There's no need for worthless suspicion. We can reason out the sacrifice and keymaster. If everyone speaks honestly. For how much you talk of allies, Are you not being rather suspicious? At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth, now can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest. Yep, and also if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is going to be hell. It'll be pure blame throwing. That guy should die. This guy should die. It'll be cruel and leave no trace of any bonds we've got. I get it. Very well. If it'll protect your pitiful bonds, then I suppose I'll go along with this. And thus, allow me to say, So Hiyori, you are the most suspicious of all. Huh? Please wait, So has contributed so much to helping us escape. Yet it doesn't change that he can't be trusted. Everything from his history on is unclear. Unless you yourself speak your true colors, I will continue to. Then I'm fine being the first candidate. After all, Disclosure, sacrifice. I am the sacrifice. No. What's that about? Were you listening? Talking about roles is for later. Was there a rule against confessing your own? So I see. Sorry, Keiji. I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative. I know. I'll nominate the next suspicious person. How about that? He's got some no good idea again. Alright, fine, So. Understood. If it'll advance the discussion, go ahead. You're so calm, Miss Sarah. I nominate Kana. That's why. Everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? So that's cold. That is so cold. I mean, I will say, she's not that useful. And I don't love Kana, but she also said she was fine dying, and she was not the sacrifice last time. Wasn't it you who tricked and used her anyway? After using her so cruelly, is So trying to betray her? So you're giving Kana time to vindicate herself? Huh? Sure thing, let's have a discussion about Kana's actions during the death game, so that we can trust her. Kana, at first she just holed up in So's room. Kana Kizuchi typically acted with him, only So Hiyori can prove her actions. Let's see, Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. Hindrance? Kana looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. Kana, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something. In that case, I just have to inspire Kana's heart. Am I going to have this stupid minigame again? Kana, are you fine with him just saying that? It's fine, you can get mad. Let what's in your heart come right out. Kana, she isn't a hindrance at all. So saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but wasn't Kana the one who did hacking first? Yeah? Hold your horses. How do you mean that? Kana did hacking? Sheesh, you never make yourself clear. Speak in a little more detail if you can. Okay. Kana did some hacking way before So did any of his hacking. What kind of hacking was it? I figured out a password, breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? Does this mean Kana is adept with computers too? You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. Kana, could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack, but rather you solved the password from the laptop itself? Yes, I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password. And my fingers left marks, little bits of dirt when I pressed the keys. When did you solve the password? It was before the trading phase began. Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah? Does it? I mean, So shared the laptop with us so he could learn the password, didn't he? But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing the laptop with everybody. Yes. Then there was no reason to join forces. That's wrong. So wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone. Kana, sorry to say, but there was another reason. Eh? Why did So share the laptop? He wanted to view the Sarah folder. Yep, that's gotta be it. The Sarah folder has a separate password, which was the name of Sarah's mother. You gotta be kidding. So you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this? Huh? What of it? Why you... Hold on a sec, what deal is this? Don't sweat it, it's just between us. I don't think so. I thought it was strange off the get-go, but it seems there was a deal going on behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything about this suspicious deal. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised. Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. The two talked to each other, separated by So's bedroom door. Kana heard it too. Okay, I had to go all the way back through because I got a game over, and I still have no idea how to do this because I extracted from the 3 people I can extract from. I conflicted them against each other in every variation that I could think of, and I tried using my items and I got nothing. Okay, I'm really dumb. I forgot that Kyutaro was placing the cards and So witnessed it. So he was blackmailed. Kyutaro, is there really no opportunity for blackmail? What you saying? We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor's security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing. It was all clearly pictured. Kyutaro placing the roll cards, and So seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is? No way, Kyutaro was the one who placed the cards? Muscle Gorilla was a traitor, meow? A traitor? Is that really the case? Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Kyutaro be a traitor? Why'd you do a thing like that? Where did you get the cards, Kyutaro? Please say something, Kyutaro. Security cameras? What do you mean? Huh? We should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anybody find any security cameras? I mean, the footage is proof. Whether we discovered any cameras isn't what's important here. You were caught on camera. That's the only proof we need. Must be a puppet show. Eh? If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Reco, a fake Mishima AI. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like. You mean, looks like you got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers. Actors are fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. I don't know what you guys saw, but it was all a trap, I tell ya. Learn your lesson. But talk about a disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us was a stellar move by our enemies, huh? And can't take Kyutaro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah. Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And, I mean, after all we looked at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me. Ugh. Whatever, Kyutaro, you're fine. I understand. Wait, meow, why was Muscle Gorilla passed out in the room of rubble in the first place, Woof? Well, I don't remember. No way. It's true, I got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening. So surely someone else knocked him out. Then we should find out who did it, meow. There's gotta be a villain, Woof. Last time I saw Kyutaro healthy, wasn't it when we were looking at the laptop? Then after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right, I didn't see Kyutaro after that. If I can determine everyone's actions at the time, waha, interesting. Why don't we all give our alibis at that time? When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sarah, Keiji, and Alice. Sarah Chidoan, we continued to look at the laptop after you took off running, though there wasn't much. After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So. Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back. Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. I was searching the pitch black first floor, meow. You know the weapon used well, So. Huh? I quietly took the stun gun from the scene. So only Gin and I knew that Kyutaro was attacked with a stun gun. The only other person who could know is the culprit. Wow, a most unexpected slip-up. So Hiyori used the stun gun to knock Kyutaro Hamburger out. Yes, it was you. I give. You found me out so easily, ahaha. So, sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. When he suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking. Where'd you find a dangerous thing like that, meow? Can't seem to recall. Meow. Something feels off. Something's always off about So. You'd really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Kyutaro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough. Might be pointless to push any further, so he's got no intention of explaining himself. For now, we should spare time for someone else. Hoof, indeed, only now do we have the time to suspect each other. Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it. You mean doubting so we can trust, meow? That's right, be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who's acted suspicious. If I have to say something, now Igo Koru's actions have had me wondering a bit. She was in the room of lies for quite a while. There's this video I've been curious about. There's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, meow. Pretty curious about Gin's actions myself. Why'd he know how to get to the first floor? Time to pull out the victim video. Keiji, your sketch. Now, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you? Ah, the one I dropped. Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up by chains and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died. She was a detective. And there was a man in front laughing. From behind, he looked like the policeman. To me, it looked like he left the woman to die. Huh, a shocking story. But it could always be a forgery. Then why don't we ask? Keiji, is that video real or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you. Keiji, say nothing. I want to know the truth of that video too. Miss Sarah, it's looking like it'll be faster if you press the issue. Eh? I'm sure even Keiji will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. Expose the true colors he's kept hidden so long. I'm counting on you. Expose Keiji by my own hand? I don't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well, none of us have heard your first trial, Keiji. Okay, for once, I got almost every single question right. I missed one at the very end because they sounded kind of the same, but whatever. Let's see if I actually won. I give up. I can't beat you, Sarah. Please tell us everything, Keiji. The video is real. The victim video that Now saw, and it was my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. Oh, he's got his dark hair. I'm Keiji Shinoji. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes me your trainer. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinoji. Yes, ma'am. But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it or it won't last. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you serve as a trainer for the likes of me? Hee, I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi. What? Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. In self-defense, yes. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Miss Megumi, I heard you make a backroom deal. So what? Get back to your duty. You're police. She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die. No, but I killed her, Megumi. Oh, I've never seen Keiji look so bad. Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow. Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. Keiji. I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst. If you vote for me, I won't complain. No! Everyone. Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide who you'll vote for and which four should enter the final vote. Meow? No way, that was way too quick. Well, you need time to work out the card trades this time, you see? Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. Ugh. Then what to do? Kyutaro, So, Keiji, I can't rightly say you're not suspicious. Hold up. Don't we need one more person, though? Troubling, huh? It's down to 3 options. It'll make our choices that much narrower. We gotta suspect someone again. Woof, sniffle. Then maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote, meow. Who to leave out. Good idea. If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote and are dropped out, because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. Indeed, that could be our greatest ally. Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you. Got it, Woof. Let's talk about who we want to leave out, meow. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, meow, because she's super dependable for reasoning, Woof. We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Kyutaro. How about we leave out Gin, since he doesn't have any tokens? We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kana. Sacrificing a kid's no good at all. Kyutaro, last main game you were saying we had to sacrifice the kids. So what? You were saying they were all useless. So should be left out. He did say he had the sacrifice at the start. I don't believe him though. Alice, I don't think he has the sacrifice. I have to say I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Because you're cute? So why are you flirting with me? Like it's bad enough when Keiji does it, but so you're just straight up flirting with me right now. When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kind of strange. You had this desperate look, as if you had the sacrifice. And on top of that, a last-minute trade right after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. Kyutaro, is something the matter? There's been a trade just before the main game. Is that true? Huh? It's true. Which means, yeah, just maybe, I figured out who's got that sacrifice. What? How could you possibly know that from what we just... Kyutaro. I know, everybody listen up. Disclosure. I'm the keymaster. Eh? Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting. What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. You wouldn't say that, huh, Sarah? Huh? I'm sorry for taking the keymaster from you. Does he mean the sacrifice card you got sent? was mine, Sarah. It's Kyutaro who sent me the sacrifice. And you've still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right? What's he talking about? I have a commoner card now. Kyutaro making a false accusation here? Stay calm, what do I do? Make use of this. You really think I'm the sacrifice? Yeah. Then just leave me out of the vote. Don't be misled, guys. The sacrifice gets 2 votes. If she puts those 2 votes toward herself, she's getting selected. In other words, if I'm not selected, that will be proof. Either way, nobody vote for Miss Sarah and we'll have proof. I would like that, but it's about time to proceed with the vote. Please wait, can we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear? Ugh, we just can't sort it out in such a short time. What do we do? One of these candidates is going to end up the victim, remember? We really should discuss some more. You sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Oh, I hate voting. Okay. We're not voting for Kyutaro. We're not voting for Gin. I'm voting, I don't know. I'm caught between, I don't know. I don't even know. Because you realize I became a commoner, which was my original card, which means that Keiji may have the sacrifice. Like maybe, so Keiji had this moment where he said that he could tell very clearly if I was the sacrifice. Like it'd be super obvious because I'm really obvious. But he took my commoner card and gave me the Keymaster. So I think he might have the sacrifice now because he may have realized that I got it during the trade because of my panic, and then he traded me back. So he gave me back my original commoner card. That's what I think. I think Keiji's a sacrifice and Kyutaro is actually the Keymaster. I have no idea who the sage is. But it could be now because she is saying to vote with someone who has no tokens, which is the opposite of Kyutaro. So I think she might be the sage, Keiji's sacrifice, and he is the Keymaster. That's what I'm sticking with. So I'm going to vote for Keiji because maybe Keiji and I can escape together. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'd want him to take Gin. Alright, who is it? Who is it? Okay, so it's Keiji, Kana, So, and now. The first vote is over, and I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4? Sarah, you... It's just like I said, I'm not the... I never said I wasn't the sacrifice. I totally just claimed I could be. I'm a commoner. 4 will advance to the final vote. So one of those 4 is the sacrifice because they all had 2. Oh dear. Who did I think it was? I think it's Keiji. What am I talking about? So Hiyori, Kana Kizuchi, Keiji Shinoji, now Ego Koro. Why me? Sniff. This isn't right. Lift your heads up. We've always done what we had to do. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But, Kana, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is the sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Sarah. Wah, yeah, right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone. Alright, first it's time for those of us who weren't picked to guide the discussion. Incidentally, I'm a commoner. Be at ease. Alice is a commoner too. Muscle Gorilla. It's not the time to shrivel up, Meow. Let's remember the card trades in order, Woof. Yeah. Now please, grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we will have an in-depth discussion on the card trades, understood? Stripey, leave us to us, meow. Gashu quietly sat in the chair again. I have been playing for so long, I'm starting to get so tired, but this game is so much fun, I can't stop. Okay, we're gonna finish the main game soon, so thank you for watching. I'm gonna try not to stress about it in the meantime, but I'll finish the main game next part.